Hey, bless up, guys. Peace and blessings. All praise to the Most High. I hope you guys are doing well today. I want to talk very briefly about so it's a little excerpt of a book I'm reading by Coach K. And if you're familiar with sports, I'm pretty sure you've heard of Coach K. And it talks about family, and I think the depth of that is so powerful. And excuse that clicking noise. I'm in the kitchen, but the depth of that is so powerful when we understanding. Now, it's your definition to define what family mean, what team mean, and all that. But I think this is going to bless somebody. So let's take a listen. One of our greatest strengths is the fact that in a family, you are never alone. There are built-in allies. Being a part of a strong family makes a person achieve more because the accomplishments can be shared. And it creates a built-in form of support when things go wrong. When you achieve something, there's a party with other members of the family, and when you experience a loss, there's crying, and sharing. If there's a setback, someone comes to your rescue. In essence, a family creates a strong enough. A family makes you strong enough to take a few hits. You can't be knocked out with one punch. In other words, you're a part of a strong family. Your heart cannot be broken and as easily by a single opponent. And that's worth a great deal to any coach. I think, a lot of times we look at our communities, we talk about what's going on and we talk about all these type of things. Oh, why are the kids acting like this and all this type of stuff? Man, a lot of times when you're crying for something, like I like the old proverb, that African proverb, a child will burn down a house, to feel its warmth, and it's power in that, because whether you have a little family, whether you have just you and your cousin, whether it's you and your daughter, whether it's you and your son, whether it's you and your wife, whether it's you and your mom, like whatever the unit looks like, understand that that's powerful, man. Understand that there's power in that. And don't get, I often talk about in Western civilization how so much is the individualism stuff and self. And then, that's cool. And, especially if you're alone or whatever. But this is not even that. This is more so saying to really go forth in some ways, you need that support. And let's read a little bit more. Like I said, I'm in the kitchen, guys. So if you hear any other things in the background, excuse me. When I was growing up, I was never afraid to fail. I always felt that if I had to jump out of a burning building, there would be a safety net waiting for me. And that safety net was my family. That is what I want for my players. When I say that, there's absolutely nothing phony about it. The feeling of love develops as we move through the process. How we greet each other, often going from a handshake to a hug. Is something that just happens between me and members of my team. Like I said, this is a coach, guys, but the point is still powerful. He said at his school that he coaches that he want his former teammates or players to have felt like they were part of a team. He said sharing with one another and caring with one another. That's what love is. That's what family is. And watch this, guys. Family is a fist, complete with communication, caring, trust, pride, collective responsibility. Family makes individuals part of something bigger. If leaders can achieve the feeling of family in their organizations, success will be right around the corner. People really are longing for this type of stuff. And a lot of people act like they love being alone, they love all this. There is power when you have someone or persons with an S in your corner who can care for you, whether that's in the business world, whether that's in the education world, whether that's in the community, which commune, the end part of commune is unity, unity. Value that, guys. Value. I think so often we're dealing with so many things that desire to pull people apart. Let's go back to what he said. Family is a fist, complete with communication, caring, trust, pride, collective responsibility. Does that mean you're gonna always be hunky-dory and lovey-lovey? No. And if everybody know families and people, and you're gonna have, even me personally, you're gonna have some of those mood swings. You're gonna have some of those. But at the end of the day, when push comes to shove, You're willing to give, you're willing to receive, whatever it is to help the family. D, signing out. Peace.